Have you ever wondered why you could play Overwatch for 6, 8, maybe even 12 hours straight without even realizing it? Yet nowadays, after just a few matches, you're already thinking about getting off. Gameplay is still fun.
I'm getting my butt ate out right now, bro.
The heroes are still unique. Team fights are still chaotic. So what actually changed? For me, it wasn't the 6v6 change from 5v5. It wasn't the loot boxes that got deleted out the game and then re-put back in. It wasn't competitive. It was player borders. Most people remember player borders as just a cosmetic, but I think they're way more important than Blizzard ever thought. For the people that have never seen these borders or are newer to Overwatch, every single level made your portrait grow. Every 100 levels gave you another star. 5 stars, you upgrade to next border. It went from bronze to silver, silver to gold, gold to platinum, and platinum to diamond. And reaching diamond border meant that this person has spent thousands of hours playing Overwatch. It wasn't something you bought, it wasn't something from the battle pass, and it wasn't even tied to competitive rank. It simply just showed everyone, I've been here. Here's the thing people forgot though, even if you lost, you still leveled up. Even if your teammates threw, you still got XP. Every match moved you towards leveling up that border. That meant there was almost never a reason to stop playing, no matter what character you are playing. The simple mindset would be, I'm only 2 levels away. Then I'm almost at my 5th star. Then I'm almost at silver border. Then suddenly it's 3 in the morning and you're still grinding the game. That tiny bit of progression kept players hooked without even realizing it. It gave every single match value. And it didn't even matter the hero that somebody played. That's why I liked this system so much. Another thing that I absolutely loved about these borders was seeing everyone's borders before the match even started. Immediately, you could tell who had experience. A bronze border Genji, probably learning. A platinum border Reinhardt, you knew this guy had seen everything. A diamond border Mercy, you already knew the match wasn't going to be easy because you literally already know that Mercy is literally going to be flying around like that annoying gnat that you're trying to kill while you're eating food. The borders weren't perfect indicators of skill, of course, because you had bronze players with diamond borders, and that was okay. But they were indicators of commitment to the game, and people respected that. Now, I actually understand why Blizzard removed them though. There were genuine complaints. High level players would get flamed. People would say, how are you still gold after 2,000 hours? Or diamond borders are still playing like that? The borders unintentionally became ammunition for toxicity. New players also felt intimidated seeing someone with thousands of hours, so Blizzard just removed them. And honestly, I understand the reasoning. I think they removed something much bigger than they realized. Instead, Overwatch introduced hero badges, and on paper, they actually sound great. Instead of showing your overall playtime, they show dedication to individual heroes. So your Genji, Mercy, or Reinhardt can each level independently. That's actually a cool idea, but there's one problem. They just don't feel the same. First, they aren't nearly as recognizable. The old borders immediately stood out. You didn't have to think about them. Everyone knew what a gold border meant. Everyone knew diamond border was impressive. These new hero badges, most players don't even know what the level they're looking at. Second, they don't feel permanent. Player borders represent your entire Overwatch journey, while hero badges only represent one character. So instead of feeling like you're progressing as a player, it feels like you're just grinding statistics. This might actually be the biggest issue. Player borders used to appear everywhere, in the loading screen, on the scoreboard, next to your name. Every lobby reminded you how far you'd come. Hero badges, they're hidden. Most players barely notice them. If progression isn't visible, it doesn't feel rewarding. Imagine unlocking a cool skin, but nobody ever gets to see it. That's exactly what hero badges feel like. Now, don't get me wrong, Overwatch is literally still addicting. I still play it till this day, even though I still haven't reached 1,000 hours, but you know, I hop on it from time to time and grind it like crazy. Sometimes I just grind the season or a little bit of ranked here and there. The gameplay is arguably the best it's ever been. Well, some can say that that's far from the truth because some people actually miss 6v6. Or, you know, now, since it's been years of 5v5, people rather have 5v5 over 6v6. You know, but that's a whole rant for maybe another video. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want an opinionated video on the 6v6 versus 5v5 argument. The heroes feel unique, matches are fast, team fights are satisfying, sometimes, unless you're losing, and the constant updates keep the game fresh. That's why people still keep coming back. But I think something is missing. Old Overwatch didn't just make you want to win, it made you want to keep playing. Every match pushed you towards a visible goal. Even when competitive was frustrating, your border kept growing and that was enough. Maybe this is just nostalgia talking and I'm just literally blinded by nostalgia. Maybe I'm giving player borders too much credit, but I genuinely believe they were one of the smartest progression systems Blizzard ever made. Not because they gave rewards, not because they made players feel like they were stronger, but because they made your time feel meaningful. Nowadays, I still enjoy Overwatch. I still love the heroes. I still queue up with friends, but I don't get that same feeling of just one more level. And honestly, I miss that. I really do. But then that concludes me with trying to figure out, what do you think? Should Blizzard bring player borders back, or do you think hero badges are actually the better system? Let me know that in the comments because I'm really curious on what you guys actually think. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe because I've got a lot more Overwatch videos coming soon. I would greatly appreciate it. I also stream on Twitch. If you guys want, go ahead and go click one of the links that's in my description. Make sure you guys stay safe. Make sure you guys eat, drink lots of water. And until next time, later.